gain momentum as the visiting team square off against the Jets. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered, and boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
The Jets have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready. And we go back to the game. The kickoff team lines up.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 80, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1-yard line. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game.
Number 11 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Smith gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
They need 5. Ball on their own 25. Martin moves in motion.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Breaks free of the defense. He's taken down at the 31. Smith did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
The Jets come into this game, John, with a very healthy and confident defense. And they love to blitz, and not just on third down.
The offensive line is sure going to have its hands full in this one. These guys love to pressure the quarterback, so you're going to see him blitz on just about any down.
We'll get the call again. Flips the tackle. 1-yard gain by the running back.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go. Pressure coming. Rolling. He hits his receiver. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Fifth play of this drive. Tosses it left. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. Curtis, the lone back. Under pressure. Throw. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. It's the toss to the right. He shakes the defender. And the halfback picks up about 3.
2-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Jets using motion. Looking to run it here. They'll bring him down at the 28. Minimal gain there. It looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. About 6 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Hands it off to the back. Fakes the handoff. Almost picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Brown comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The kick is up. And that kick is right on target. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 16.
Good distance. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Number 16 on the return.
Using motion. Charles. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The visiting team using motion. Tosses it left. Charles didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Pressure, throwing short to his left. Great play in the backfield by Wright. Anderson lobbed it right in there.
And that's the kind of play they practice over and over again, where he just floats it out there where only his receiver can get it.
Knight is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 45-yard
On the carry. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. They come out in a dime package.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Dropping back. Looking for leverage.
Watch. Now, the key to this first down is the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time, it got him a first down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Martin, the motion man. To the air on first down. Throwing. He was tipped.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When we let that one go, the lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
Closing in. He was hit just as he threw. No one there that time. Now it's third down after the incompletion.
On the play.
Four. Sets up. Drops back with the pass. And it's caught.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
2-yard gain on the play.
We'll see.
They line up in the I formation. Gives the ball off. He's inside the 10. Smith with a nice run and picks up the first down.
It was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
First and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line.
Get in there. Wow, wow.
They give it to the halfback. They went backward on that one.
They ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Right now. Ain't no. Yeah, Ron. Bust his grill.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Pressure coming. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
Brown comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And And he picks on the extra point. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 16, back to return.
Should be a return here. From the 8. The visiting team will start this drive from the 21.
84 on the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 21.
Ain't got nothing.
Charles in the backfield. Hand it off. Stick off the defender to the ground. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
Route.
Going to the right. Charles covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Number 4.
Another run. Loses one tackle. Steamrolls the defender. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. The visiting team line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
New York has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 10-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Make it stop. Sideline, D.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Setting up play action. Throws it. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Charles, under pressure, gets rid of it. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 20-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure gets the pass off right to him. Gain of 4.
40 makes the catch. Gain of 4 on the play.
Five yards to go. Dropping back, closing in with the throw, and he steps out of bounds at the 22. He floated it out there, and the receiver was able to bring it in.
And that's a typical timing pass where you lead the receiver to a spot. And when he gets there, he just needs to make the catch.
Drops back, gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. And it's on its way. And that kick is right on target. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 11.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 7-yard line. That last drive resulted in a touchdown. They did a great job moving the ball on the ground, and let's see what they can do here.
Got him. Got him. Cowboy.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Going to the left. Tillman hauls him down behind the line. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Second and long. Ball on their own 23. Four. Get set. Again with the run. And he's brought down at the 24. Only a yard by the halfback. The visiting team come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Phillips head up and knocked that pass away.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes a throw like that.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 37-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Come on, Bob. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. 4-yard gain there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
About 6 to go. Ball on their own 42.
Take him out.
Charles, the lone setback. With the pass, he hits his receiver. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Charles picks up maybe 3 on that carry. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. Gets rid of it. Anderson gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
So they have first and 10 here. Fifth play of this drive. Gets the call on the misdirection play and picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Fire out. Okay, right.
Dropping back, they give it to the halfback. He shakes the defender. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the run, gain of 4 on the play.
1 yard to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Charles is the deep back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Come on now.
Under pressure. Gunning this one to the end zone. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone.
Number 16, the intended receiver on the play.
Not today. All right. Cowboy.
Nickelback in this time. Charles couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Intercepted in the end zone. To the 20, the 30. So they throw away a great chance.
As a quarterback, the last thing you want to do is force a bad pass into the end zone like that. You would have been better off just throwing it away or taking off and running with it.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
They'll take over at the 42-yard line.
To the air on first down. Pressure. He goes to the left side. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
That's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Keeps his feet with it. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Let's go. Come on.
Throwing. Incomplete. What happened there, John?
He got open and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control. It'll be a big play if the defense can hold him here. They need to be careful not to be out of position or they'll end up giving him a first down.
Dime backs in for this play. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. And he lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Murphy is back to punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. And this punt will sail out of bounds.
This is not a spot where they want to be in just before the half. They need to keep it on the ground and hope to get a first down so they can run out the rest of the clock.
Decent gain, about 4.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Now, the defense just can't be trying to strip the ball here. The last thing they want to do is let him get a first down and run out the rest of the clock. If they can hold him these next 2 downs, their offense might get the ball back.
They give it to the halfback. Flips the tackle. Picks up 5.
With the carry.
The defense can't get sloppy out there and miss tackles and let him get a first down. They might get the ball back and have a shot at some points before halftime.
Anderson gets set. Charles. And he picks up just enough to convert. First down coming up after that run.
I think the coach needs to look at how his team has done so far and decide if they can put a drive together with this much time left. If he doesn't think they can, or just doesn't want to risk anything, we'll probably see a few runs here.
The visiting team using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Gain of 2.
Number 40 on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 18. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. New York calls a timeout. That's their first. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
New York will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout remaining.
The defense did a nice job of stopping them on third down. And if we see a punt and they could get a decent return, they might have enough time for a field goal before halftime.
Knight lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. Hands it off to the back. The defender brings him down at the 43-yard line.
First half, the score is New York 10, Real 18 3.
Welcome back as we get the second half underway. Brown comes in to kick off.
Lined up with a kickoff. Number 16 back to return.
Sends it sail. From the 4. Breaks the tackle. Can't bring him down. The visiting team will start the drive from 21.
On the return.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 21. Anderson sets up. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Hits his receiver in stride. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. 94.
Passing on first down. Pressure. Good play in the backfield by number 54. No chance to get it off as they close on a break quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback. He's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
It's second down and 15 to go. Closing in. Gets the pass off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Third and long. The Jets line up in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
With the pass, with the adjustment, Llewellyn was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Looking for room. Nowhere to go that time. The defensive line gets very good penetration.
This line's very aggressive up front. They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball on the ground against them is to run it right at them. Try and wear them out. Looks like they might be trying to do that same kind of thing.
Sixth play of this drive. Pressure coming, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. A good, strong throw by the quarterback on that pass.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
Third and 3. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Going to the right. And he's stopped at the 40-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. The punter heads in again for the third time today. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. Past the goal line, no return here. First and 10. Ball on their own 20. They'll go from the I formation. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it, and he makes the grab. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Yeah, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
He goes down at the 37. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7. A little over 4 to go.
Let's go. Come on.
Using motion.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Again, Stevens got very good penetration there. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Tenacious pass rush on that play, John.
Yeah, that's for sure. These guys can really get after the quarterback.
Murphy will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. From the 36-yard line. Not much of a return.
If there's no return, it's usually because the punter got plenty of air under the kick.
Arizona will start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure with the throw. And it's complete. After hauling in that pass, he now has 3 in the game. It's second down and 7 to go. The Jets come out with 8 guys in the
Ball
box.
on the 39-yard line.
Charles looking for leverage.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
He got all of his face mask on that
First
one.
down.
Now, there's two types of face masks. There's a 5-yard variety and a 15-yard variety. They said he grabbed it and twisted it, and it's going to be an automatic first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 38-yard line. Again, he'll get the call.
8-yard line.
Just about a 3-yard gain there.
3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Bust his grill. Get in there.
Charles couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Dropping back, throws it. The pass falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
A long field goal attempt here. This one from about 52 yards away. The kick is up, and it's good. That successful field goal attempt is his 2nd of the game. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 11.
Nice distance. Just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession.
Come on,
Smith. And the halfback picks up about 3.
2-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get
Pressure with the pass. Great play. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
3rd and 3. Ball on their own 23. Hand off to the tailback. Smith was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back and pass.
The upcoming punt will mark his 4th so far. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Start the drive at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here come the heat. Catch the ball, man.
Gets away. Charles couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 35. Anderson sets up. Bailey in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Charles was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Closing in. Guns it left side. 4th down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 19. Pressure coming. Rid of it. He hits his receiver. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chain.
15-yard gain on the play.
We'll see. Get him low.
The backs are lined up in an I. Spike comes in motion. Hand it off to the back. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Jets ahead of the visiting team. 10-6. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
I saw you.
The Jets using motion.
Let's go.
Smith. The 40. He shakes the defender.
When you talk about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 43-yard line.
They got nothing.
Passing on 1st down. Throws it. The receiver displayed great concentration and body control.
That's one of those things that you can't teach. Field awareness like that's hard to find.
Second and 4. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Come on, gee up.
Smith. And he stopped at the 39-yard line. The defensive line wins that battle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver.
Now, this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch, and he knows he's going to get nailed. But he does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down.
Take him out.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 26-yard line.
Pass play to the right. And he's brought down in the backfield. Loss of about one.
Loss of 2 on the play.
It's second down and a long way to go.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. You got it.
Crosses it out to the left. He's taken down in the backfield by Stevens. And they want to dump that play, John.
Yeah, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Get out, Pete. Fire out.
Ninth play of this drive. Murphy. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. And it's up. And the kicker got all of that wrong. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score. The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up with a kickoff. Number 16, back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 13-yard line.
Well, it's crunch time now. This might be their last chance, so they have to stay focused, be efficient, and get the ball into the end zone.
Got it. Ralph.
The visiting team using motion.
Got all you got.
To the air on first down. Looking for room. Gain of 6, maybe 7 on the draw.
7-yard gain on the play.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 37.
Give it all you got.
Charles. Into the open.
Number 40 on the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off.
46-yard line.
Charles wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
45-yard line.
Got it.
Dropping back, under pressure, tosses it right. Anderson with the soft pass.
This is one of those passes that's designed to be thrown to a specific portion of the end zone. And it's a receiver's job to get there just as a pass arrives.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 42. 5th play of this drive. Throws it, and he makes the grab. Can't bring him down. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
They'll go with the run once again. Here's an open. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the first down.
The thing that happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz. And that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing short to his left. Didn't get much.
Before he makes the catch. No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Time it up. We'll see. Here's the ball.
They give it to the halfback. Pickup of about 6
On
yards.
the run, gain of 6 on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Tosses it left. Charles couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes at the back has to choose from.
Throws it. Almost intercepted. This one is just about in the books. On the goal. Number 90 gets right in there and brings him down. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
Yeah, and the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 19. The Jets using motion. Smith. The visiting team call a timeout. They have 1 timeout left.
Third and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Again with the carry. 1 yard gain by the running back.
1 yard gain.
I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt, then hold on for the win.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the catch. From the 36-yard line. Good return there. That could have been a real big hit.
Hey, he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. It got him a nice return for their team.
Pressure. Throws it. Anderson saw the pressure and got rid of the ball.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
The defense doing everything they can to keep this last drive out of the end zone. Steps up, gets the pass off. Alexander got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
3rd and long, but needing a touchdown, they'll be going for it on 4th down as well if they can't pick up the first here. Dropping back. Rolling right. Gets rid of it. Great throw. Good pass and catch there as he records his 3rd reception of the game.
The defense better start watching this guy because he's been getting some room to work with out there. And if they don't, they might wish they had. But he's the kind of guy who can really take over a game.
Throwing. Off target, but he gets it. Number 86 got just enough. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle. He'll stop the clock with the spike.
You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 42-yard line.
Drops back. Closing in. Steps up into the pocket. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
Alexander was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play, and that was another one right there.
Dropping back, gets the pass off, incomplete pass.
The only way the defense could get the ball back is if they had all their timeout. The offense just has to kneel down a few times, and this one's over.
The visiting team call a timeout. That's their third and final timeout. This one is just about in the books.
Second and 12. Ball on the 47-yard line.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on their own 45.
That's the end of the game. The final score is New York 13, the away team 6.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long. We come to you from Cincinnati, Ohio, and Paul Brown Stadium. Thanks for being here with us again. We're midway through the season, and each of tonight's teams ready to start the second half with a win as the Browns get set to take on the Bengals. EA Sports is proud to present more NFL action. I'm Al Michaels, along with my partner, John Madden.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got to worry about. He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
The Bengals have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
These guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that. They're liable to pull something.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field. Back to the field. The kickoff team lines up.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 81, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He downs it in the end zone. The Bengals will start the drive from the 20. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
First and 10.
Let's go. Come on.
Gets the toss to the left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. And that play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Second and long.
Come on, D up. Let's go.
Pressure coming. Throwing. He finds his man. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
Well, John, clearly two of the best quarterbacks in the league in this one.
Yeah, especially when the offensive line can give them some time to set their feet and release. Both of these guys are accurate, and most of all, they're very, very bright.
Here goes the heat. Take him out. Fire out.
He'll get it again. Tackle at the 38. Gain of about one.
1 yard gain on the play.
Sideline to sideline. Sideline to sideline.
Going to the right. Breaks away from the tackle. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline.
On the play.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Sideline,
Tosses it out to the left. And he's brought down in the backfield. And Matt, they lose a bunch on that tackle.
Yeah, he shot through the line almost untouched and made a great tackle on the back.
Harris will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game.
The 26-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on their own 26. Lewis in the backfield. Man in motion.
First and 10.
With the pass, the defense has it. Schultz was in great position for that pick.
I don't think the receiver did enough to try and break that one up.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Here come the heat. That all you got? You can what?
They line up in the I formation.
At the 39-yard line. First and 10.
Crosses it left. And that's a gain of about 8.
On the run. Gain of 8 on the play.
Only one man
Second
back.
and 1. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Drops back. He takes the delayed handoff. Brown wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
3rd and maybe 2. Ball on the 30-yard line. Going to the right. He just gets this one past the sticks. So he works his way past the marker for a first down. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Palmer sets up. They give it to the halfback. Spins away from the tackle. Only a yard by the halfback.
With the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
Brown in the backfield. Man in motion. Another run. Harrison with the tackle at the 22. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Dropping back. Under pressure with the throw. Gets his hand on it. Palmer was under intense pressure.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Rackers comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's on its way. The try is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 89.
They'll return this one from the 5. The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception.
On the return.
The backs are lined up in an I.
The 23-yard line. First and 10.
Stay at me.
Man in motion. Dropping back to pass on the first down. Hand it off. Lewis was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Far out. Let's go. Come on.
Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
And the halfback picks up about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 25. Closing in with the pass. He hits his receiver. About 7 yards there.
On the reception, 7-yard gain on the play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Fernandez goes in motion. Gets the handoff on the 9. He's taken down at the 24. A yard, maybe 2 on the count.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Great play in the backfield. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yards.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Palmer sets up. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark. So 3 and out, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the kick. He's waiting for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Passing on 1st down. Pressure, slings it to the outside. He saw the whole field, was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushes at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Bradford sets up, using motion. They give it to the halfback, breaks free. Room to run. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cleveland.
When you talk about a dangerous back, this is what you have to be able to do. Not only get out there and outrun the defense, but have the power to bounce off a tackle and keep going.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Great drive that culminates in a trip to the end zone and gives them the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number
He
81.
got all of that.
To return.
They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Brown lost some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
The Browns come out in a nickel package. Again with the carry. He refuses to go down. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Drops back, throwing. And they come up short after the catch.
On a pass play, there's no excuse for a play that doesn't carry the receiver past the first down mark.
Harris lines up in the backfield for the punt. Henning back to return. From the 46-yard line, the defender goes down. They were very efficient in their last drive, relying on the running game as they move down the field. And let's see if they go back to the run here. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
They'll take over at the 49-yard line. First and 10.
Hit him low.
Bradford gets set. Going to the air on first down. Slings it out left side. Great move. The quarterback lets it go, and it found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
First and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Lewis, the deep man.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Drops back, gives the ball off. It's on the ground. He loses it. The Bengals roll it. Here's an open. The 40, the 50, the 40, the 30. The defense came up with the ball on that one.
That's just great awareness. This goes to show you that you can never let up out there. You got to keep your legs moving and your eyes open till you hear that whistle.
So with a timeout to spare, the coach has decided it's worth the risk to see if he can get this one reversed. The coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift to the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
The call on the field stands. The defense to be charged a timeout.
So the challenge goes for naught.
Hey, he thought they'd missed the call, so he used his challenge to give him another chance to look at it. As it turns out, he was the guy that missed the call.
They line up in the I formation.
Hit the ball. You got it.
Pressure coming. And he's brought down in the backfield by number 95. No chance to get it off as they close on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback. And he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Under pressure, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Ellis.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. And that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
It's now third and long after the sack.
You got him. You got it. That's all you got.
Brown, the lone back, fires it out to the left. Incomplete pass. Fourth down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Receiver on the play.
Rackers leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The kick is up, and it's good. 3 more points added to the board with that successful kick, his second so far. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 13.
And a short kickoff from the 11-yard line. Missed tackle. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Cleveland is holding on by less than a field goal.
13 on the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. The Browns holding on by less than a field goal. Pass play here on 1st down with the pass. The 40. And he's brought down at the 43. The fullback was on the receiving end.
And he's a good option coming out of the backfield. He can do a lot more than just block. He can catch it out of the backfield, carry it, and heck, I've even seen him throw it once or twice.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Stay up,
Closing in, guns it out to the right. The 40. Big time play by Williams.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 31-yard line. Number 85 goes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Puts it on the ground. The Bengals get it. The ball came free, and the defender was right there to jump on the loose ball.
I'm not sure if he ever had that ball secured.
So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10.
Man, dog, go. We'll see.
Brown in the backfield.
At the 32-yard line.
Gets the call. They'll mark it at the 34. About a 2-yard gain here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Only one man
2nd
back.
and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Give it all you got, G. Come on.
On the ground. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Bulldog under. Snake eyes. Come on, partner.
They'll go from the I formation. Gets rid of it.
Ball on the 33-yard
This pass is incomplete. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. For the 4th time, he's brought in to kick the ball away. Here's the punt. From the 26-yard line.
41-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. Pressure gets the pass off. Bradford was able to find his man for the 1st down.
The receiver is really a special player. He's one of those guys you want to look for at crunch time.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Sideline, D.
They'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. What happened there, John?
And the receiver just dropped it. I was watching him in practice the other day, and he didn't miss a ball. Looks like he just took his eye off that one.
Is that all you got? You know what?
The Browns holding on by less than a field goal. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Not much, but it's better than a loss.
When you see or feel the blitz and you start feeling the pressure, you got to remember that some yards are always better than none yards.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 42. Under pressure, throwing. Thrown behind, but caught. The 40. A great pass and a great run after the catch.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long gain.
The Browns line up with two backs behind the quarterback.
33-yard line.
Get up, Steve.
Lewis. Just about a 3-yard gain there. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. They need 7. The Browns holding on by less than a field goal.
Let's go. Come on.
Throwing. It's loose. Fumble is scooped up. He tried to do too much and ends up turning it over. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble.
Come on, partner. Make us.
To the air on 1st down. Closing in with the throw on the money. Amazing play by Jensen.
You talking about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Tosses it right. Look at that count. Number 95 makes the tackle at the 38. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
Bring the pain. Bust this grill, D.
Brown couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to go. Pressure with the throw. Straight to him. And he's ridden out at the 37. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. Very long field goal attempt here, about 54 yards out. And it's on its way. Rackers puts it right through again, his 3rd field goal. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 13, back to return.
Not a real deep pick. Should be returned. From the 8. The 30. The Browns will start the drive from the 39-yard line.
89 on the return.
We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. The Browns can regain the lead with a field goal. Throws it. Perfect throw. Here's an opening. Picked up about 6 yards that time.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
And that's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception. It could be time for all those big guys up front to do their thing. If the defense can hold them, they should have some time to get a drive of their own going.
Breaks away from the tackler. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
And they go with a no huddle. Dropping back to pass on a first down. The defender's got it. A lot of space in front of him. The 40. The defender is there to make the play.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it. They can run about anything here in the next couple of downs. I'm sure they'd like to get a touchdown out of it, and there'd be a real boost for them going into the half.
Come on, get up. Hit him low. We'll see.
Brown lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
31-yard line.
94.
Crosses it out to the right. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
This might be a place where they come out in a passing formation, but actually run the ball to catch them off guard.
By the offense.
About 6 to go.
Let's go. Ball. Car up.
Cincinnati calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. Matt was right there, stopping the play for a loss.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
3rd and long, looking for a great throw to convert on this one.
We got nothing. That's all you. Yeah.
Out of the gun.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard.
Dropping back, guns it out to the right.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
The Bengals line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
To the air on 1st down. Rolling right. Throws this one away. And that brings up 2nd down.
I'm sure they'll have one of their receivers running near the sideline. And if they go to him, he's got to look upfield because he might be able to take it in for a score if the defense thinks he's just going to run out of bounds.
The Bengals holding on by less than a field goal. Flings it to the outside. That short pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down play.
On the cover.
They might just clear some place for their back and swing it out to him and see if he can make something happen.
The Browns come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Get in there.
Drops back. Under pressure. Throwing. Incomplete pass. He just couldn't hold on to that pass.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
Rackers will try to come through with the field goal here. The kick is up. The field goal attempt is good. A perfect hold, good kick, and that's 4 field goals in the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 13, back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 3. The Browns will start this drive from the 24-yard line. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. Drops back, steps up into the pocket, goes with a short pass to the right side, and it's complete. 6-yard gain.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Closing in, gets the pass off, across midfield. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anyway.
They'll go from the I formation.
47-yard line.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
Throws it, comes up with it.
Offsides. On the defense. First down.
About a 51-yard attempt here. And it's up. Good one here as the first half comes to a close with the score, Cincinnati 12, Cleveland 7. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 13, back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 7-yard line. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. Lewis, the lone back. And he's brought down in the backfield by Swanson. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind it.
22-yard line.
Give it all you got. Man, you all you got. You got it. Man, don't go.
With the pass, this pass is incomplete. He came free on that play, but he couldn't make the catch.
It looked like he had it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
Back off, DB. That's all you.
The Browns line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass.
Watch it. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender, and that forces him to drop the pass.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Melissa, anything new from the sideline?
Well, Al, the Browns coach talked to his team at halftime and stressed rushing defense. He told me that they need to continue their physical play and swarm to the ball. If they're unable to do that, they could be in for a long second half, Al.
Thank you. That was Melissa Clark with the update from the sideline. Toss play makes them about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play. Second and 4. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Bengals using motion. Toss play to the left. Gain of about a yard there.
The ball carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
Third and 2 coming up here. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Get set. Pressure coming, throwing, and he hits his target. Jensen continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. A little over 4 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Brown in the backfield. Off to the back.
40-yard line.
Brown did a nice job breaking away on that carry.
When your back can get good chunks of yardage like that, you know who to give it to when you need a first down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Palmer sets up. Looking to run it here. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline.
On the play.
It's second down and 7 to go. Gives the ball off. Just about a yard on the run.
36. The ball carry, 1-yard gain on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Under pressure, throwing. Big drop on that play, John.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
Rackers will come in looking to try the field goal. The kick is up. No good. It hit the crossbar. First and 10. Ball on their own 37. To the air on first down. Closing in. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
First and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1-yard gain on the play.
Eight to go. Using motion. Goes with a short pass to the right side. He just couldn't find a way to bring in that pass.
I think that was a case of just thinking about what he was going to do with it once he caught it, instead of thinking about catching it. You got to catch it first before you can think about what you're going to do with it once you get it.
48-yard line.
Man in motion. Drops back. Pressure. Slings it out to the left. And the catch is made. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Get in there. Cowboy. Set. Hut. Bring that plane.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. No catch. He was out of bounds.
As a quarterback, you're supposed to put the ball where only the receiver can get it. I think somebody should have told him that he also needs to keep it in bounds.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
He'll get the ball again.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Under pressure, guns it to the end zone. He took a shot at the end zone, but the incompletion brings up 4th down. Moss comes into the game to drive a field goal. And it's on its way. And so the kick goes wide right. No good.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
On the carry. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go.
Bring the pain. Here come the heat.
Hand it off. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Palmer sets up. Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Great defense to prevent them from getting the first.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on 3rd down.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams here. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Pressure goes with a short pass to the right side. The receiver did a good job bringing that pass in.
Looks like someone might have blown their coverage on that one.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 43. Bradford using split back. He gets the carry. A lot of room to work with. And he's brought down at the 48-yard line. Good pickup of about 6.
On the play.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
With that drop, it's now 4th down.
It's very hard to be successful if you can't convert on 3rd down. It's very hard to convert on 3rd down if you guys can't find a way to hang on to the ball.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. This one comes back out to the 20. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get at him, D. Fire up, cut hot.
Pressure coming. Guns it left side. A good effort, but he was out of bounds.
If you get the ball to the receiver, he's usually going to make the catch. There's not much he can do if he has to catch the ball out of bounds, though.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Brown. About a 4-yard gain there.
The ball carrier. Gain of 4 on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
It's been a great game so far as these two teams move to the 4th quarter with the score Cincinnati 12, Cleveland 7. And we'll start the 4th quarter. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 23.
Yeah, come on, D up. That all you got, man.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. The 40, the 50. And he's finally brought down at the 37-yard line. He tried to get all he could after making the reception.
This play was simply a case of the receiver outrunning the defender down the field.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 37-yard line.
You got it. Let's go. Oh, sideline, D.
Drops back. Closing in with the pass. Beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
They need 5. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Jensen goes in motion. Going to the right.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
On the play.
The Browns come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on, partner. Sideline to sideline.
Humm sets up. Pressure, gets the pass off, hits his receiver in stride.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Man in motion.
Rotate.
Hands up to the tailback. Brown couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
He gets the carry. Not a whole lot on that carry, and he'll take himself out of the game for a play or two.
On the play.
Third down and long coming up here. Humm sets up. Number 26. Stiff arm. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Rackers heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. The kick is up. He's been on the mark all day long, and that's his 5th field goal of the game. Henning, he's back to the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Rackers comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 13.
Booming kick downfield. From the 3. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession. Lewis in the backfield. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense.
First and 10. Bradford sets up. Under pressure, throwing short to his left. Can't pull him down. The pass is right there, and the receiver hauls it in for his 3rd reception tonight. The Browns line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
Has been challenged. After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No time will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at. They made it easy to overrule.
Drops back, closing in, goes over the middle. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
98 on the cover.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 43. Lewis lines up behind his fullback in the odd. Pressure, gets the pass off, drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here come the you.
Watkins, play action with the throw, the 40, the 50. That was a great run after the catch.
Looks like the defense was caught out of position on that one. The secondary wasn't there to stop that guy after he made the reception.
So they have first and 10 here. Brown, the deep back. Man in motion.
On the 45-yard line.
Brown. Brown was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Palmer gets set.
Hit him low.
They're blitzing. Throws it. He hits his receiver. The third. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 27-yard line. On the ground. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Again, we get the call. Can't wrap him up. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline.
2 on the play.
A little over 4 to go. Using motion. They give it to the halfback. Number 26. Couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. 2 minutes to go.
Number 5 is lined up for the field goal.
And it's on its way. And that kick is right on target. A day to remember for him. 6 field goals in the game. Rackers is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 89, back to return.
And it's a short kickoff from the 11. The Browns will start the drive from the 33-yard line.
89 on the return.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Pressure coming. Fires it over the middle. Bradford could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
Under pressure. Throws it. Incomplete pass. He couldn't hang on to it.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Bring the play. Here come the heat.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got them an interception. If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes. And they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback. Hey, this isn't going to be an easy pickup, but the offense has to believe that they can do it, or they've already lost the game. The line has to give the quarterback some time so he can find an open guy and keep this thing going.
Pressure, throws it on the money. So they can't convert and turn it over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
This one is just about in the books. The Bengals using motion. Hand it off. Cleveland calls a timeout. They have 2 left. Gain of a couple on that carry. Second and 7 coming up here. This one is handed off. The Browns call a timeout. They have 1 left. The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Man in motion.
Get the ball. Come on.
Lock it. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Only 1 man back.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hand it off again. The Browns call a timeout. That's their final timeout.
Second and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Back off these feet.
Schultz was clearly the standout tonight and wins our horse trailer player of the game.
They got nothing. Sideline to sideline. Ain't got nothing. Get at him, dude. Give it all you got, dude. Come on.
They're unable to pick up the first down, and here comes the punting unit again for the 6th time. And the clock runs out. The final score is Cincinnati 18, Cleveland 7.
Cleveland 7.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.